Um, I would just say just very well balanced team. To me, I would say the offensive line, extremely physical, work well together, very athletic. Good mixture of a couple young guys that grew into who they were supposed to be in the league, along with some 12-year veterans on that line. So definitely have our work for us up front.
When it's a team that's so well balanced like this, they don't really have many weaknesses. What's the point of emphasis? Just fundamental?
I mean, everybody has a weakness. It's just when you play in this game in the league for so long, it's just about being able to take advantage of the opportunities that you get. I think they do a great job of complimenting themselves. I think they do a good job of self-scout and trying to not give away as many tendencies. But nobody's perfect.
I know you're not in the offensive meeting rooms, but did you see anything in terms of Anthony's preparation that seemed different heading into this past week?
I would say, really it's been, at this week, going on the fourth week now, him just searching for a little bit more, I think that's what we all are really trying to do, trying to find that edge. I think, after the Houston situation, I think he's just kind of, dug a little deeper and has been giving more of himself not only to the team but to the game, and hopefully that continues to show up on Sundays.
How much do you think he desires to be great? Quite honestly, I know he's very reserved and he doesn't always talk about it, but proving that because one game in this league doesn't make you great.
I mean, I think we all personally, I don't think you could really make it to this part of a league and achieve the things that he has without the desire to be great. And I think that's definitely there. I think for not only just Anthony, but a lot of young guys on this team and throughout the league is, learning what it means to be a professional. I think that's just the difference. And, those are lessons and things that I had the luxury of learning behind the scenes over a number of years. And he had to speed up his process to 3 weeks. So he's doing a good job not only taking ownership of his own routine, but taking advice and support from guys like myself and the coaching staff.
Zaire, I guess it would be 3 weeks ago now. You stood in almost that same spot and said, a lot of people don't believe it. You knew that Anthony was still the future of this franchise. What gave you that faith then, and did he kind of reinforce that on Sunday?
I wouldn't say he reinforced it, but it was a while since I felt helpless, and and watched a QB come and just take over the game and win the game like he did, and it was definitely special. I'm glad that he got that moment. I'm proud of him, but the journey still continues. It's you can put in all the work and still not play great, but putting in the work gives you a chance, and I think he gave himself a chance to be special on Sunday, and he continued to put in the work and give himself another good chance to be great on Sunday coming up.
What do you think the key is to just, playing a complete game on defense? You all turned the corner for sure, but obviously I know there's some plays you probably went back.
I just start from myself. Just keep honing in on the details. I think just for me and a couple of guys, we've made some game-changing plays, some big plays, and I think naturally, as a competitor and as a human, you start to fall in love with those plays. But the reality is, just doing your job consistently over and over again, the game comes to you. So I think just for us, staying in that groove, staying in that mental state, keep competing, keep getting better. I think we're making huge strides every week to become the type of defense that we want to be. But we got a good challenge in front of us on Sunday.
See, you guys have 9 sacks in the last 3 games. What are you seeing with this pass rush, and how important will this be to sustain going forward?
Man, I mean, first off, just getting healthier in that room. Earlier this year we was pretty banged up. Getting Defoe back, getting Quiddy back definitely opens up for everybody. Obviously, Quiddy had a great game last week. Young Latu coming along, man. He gets frustrated sometimes, but I tell him, look, it's going to come. It's going to come. Explosive game. So it was good to see him to get some success. I mean, you just got a lot of guys in that room that can make plays. From Dio and obviously Big Grove now. Big Grove getting sacks, so I don't know what to tell him no more. You know what I mean? So Grove getting to the QB, God bless. So I think those guys are taking a approach of how they, the type of unit they want to be in the league. I know the standard that is set in that room by Grove and Buck. And like I said, we all just continue to get better every week.
Just out of curiosity, you've been in the NFL for a minute now, so what's the balance of sustaining what you've done, but also still striving to be better?
You got to constantly change the goalposts, change the marker of what it is that you're trying to achieve. And you have to dream incredibly big. I feel like your ceiling is only as far as your imagination can go. So, I think, at some point, what your dreams of, they become a weekly thing. And at that point, you got to change what your standard is and keep holding yourself to it and keep being consistent. I think it's something that a lot of great players, something I learned from a lot of the great players that came in this building, from T.Y., and so on and so forth, about how they just continue to raise the bar and raise the level of, what they expected from themselves week in and week out.